I'll be pleased to answer any questions you may have this afternoon. Please raise your hand and wait to be recognized. I will try to answer as many questions as possible, but in order to do so, I must remind you that we will limit each question to a maximum of 3 minutes. When you are recognized, please speak into the microphone and identify yourself before asking your questions.
Good afternoon, Mr. Frazier.
Good afternoon.
My name is Justin Danhof, Justin-Danhof. I'm General Counsel with the National Center for Public Policy Research. We're a free market think tank based out of Washington, D.C., and a Merck shareholder. I appreciate the opportunity to speak with you this afternoon. First of all, I have some polling data that I brought with me today. I've left it in the back with some employees, and they've kindly offered to deliver it to the Board of Directors at the end of the meeting. Late last year, my organization, in conjunction with FreedomWorks, commissioned this poll. The poll asked conservatives, who by the way make up 42% of the United States population, to assess their favorability of a major American pharmaceutical company. 69% of conservatives initially had a favorable opinion of the company. However, once poll participants were informed that the company was a member of pharma, which spent millions of dollars to promote President Obama's health care legislation, support for the company dropped all the way to 16%. Now, we haven't commissioned a specific poll about Merck, but Merck could expect similar results. That is because, as you know, Merck is also a member of pharma, and Merck shareholder money went to support President Obama's health care plan. Our polling results suggest that pharma companies are susceptible to a boycott from conservative Americans. So my question to you is, did you or anybody else on the executive team fully consider the reputational risk to Merck for attaching yourself to such a bitterly partisan piece of legislation? Thank you.
Thank you very much for your question. And before I answer it as it was asked, I want to be very clear that as a company, for years, we have stood in favor of expanding access to health care coverage for citizens. We were in favor of that back when President Bush was in office. In fact, we took the lead within the Industry Association for advocating for the existence of the Part D benefit. And at that time, people on the other side of the aisle accused us of being favorable to the conservative side. Now that there's a new presidential administration, then I think some people may think that the Affordable Care Act support was an act on the side of people on the liberal side of the aisle. What I can assure you is that Merck's values, going back to the George W. Merck quote, have always been that we want to ensure that our products, our vaccines, and our medicines are made available to the broadest subsection of people that we can have in the U.S. and around the world. So our support from our perspective is not partisan. So thank you for your question.
My name is Bernard Lu.